might need to ask ourselves the question, what's motivating the assault on birthright citizenship? What's the connection to a broader project that's animating Donald Trump's presidency? I mean, when we think about the 14th Amendment, we have to understand that it's in some ways a response to the Dred Scott decision. It's bound up with what do we do with these former slaves as they make their way into the body politic? How do we understand them? What do we do with the Freedmen's Bureau and the like? How do we understand immigrants who are born, whose children are born here? That's the Long Ark case. How do we? This is bound up with great replacement theory. This is rooted in a deep sense of paranoia that the country's changing. Of course, I don't think the court's going to side with the Trump administration, but we have to understand what's motivating this and call it out for what it is.
How strange is it to you that we have had multiple justices speak out about the assault on the courts, sort of signal in a way, it seems they're trying to send a message to this administration? Well,
I think those systems are cracking. I mean, of course, the courts have held the line in the way that they have. But I think we hit the constitutional crisis with Garcia in an interesting sort of way. And I think part of what we're seeing and witnessing is the effect of a unitary theory of the executive. That unitary theory has a direct impact on how we understand the role of the courts, how we understand the role of the Congress. And you have a fellow who's in the office who's not committed to basic norms of democracy, motivated by a whole host of things, three in particular: greed, selfishness, and hatred. And how those three things evidence themselves, how they are operationalized in actual policy, we're experiencing. I think as a democratic republic, we're on the precipice right now. And we're looking at the particulars, but we need to understand the nature of the danger, it seems to me.
I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you, while you're here with us, Eddie, what you thought of the images of Ros Baraka being arrested yesterday.
I can't say what I thought on national television.
Could you do your best to translate it?
I be damned. Here we are, right? The line has been crossed. The state has evidenced its willingness to exercise power in this coercive way. And it doesn't matter if you're an elected official or or a woman holding your child in Worcester. They will deploy the power of the state. And it's deeply, deeply disturbing, and it's scary as hell.